The wind almost knocked me out, guys, because in 2 days from now, after tomorrow, is quite literally the most important date for the markets. Why? Because it dictates where we head next for 30-day straights, guys. Okay? And I'm thinking, and I think we hit the timeline on its head, guys. We cracked the code because of this right here. So, basically, schedule of releases for the consumer price index. Now, this is all about inflation, guys, and what's happening with the economy, right? So the report is coming out on May 15th, 2024, 8:30 a.m. Are we sleeping? Probably not that morning, guys. Now, the report for April comes out, guys, okay, on May 15th, 2024. Now, why is this quite important? It's because it gives confidence either in the markets or the economy is going to S, guys, basically, right? If people need to hedge, if people don't, guys, and we'll know and we'll find out in 2 days from now. Okay, so basically what's happening here, why is this quite important? It's because on April 10th, when the previous CPI report came out, guys, United States inflation rose, okay, higher than expectations. And guess what happened to Bitcoin and to the markets? That was on April 10th. That was where, guys? That was right here, I think, okay? We plummeted and we went sideways, right? The same thing happened for XRP right here, guys. April 10th, right here, look what happened, right? Literally after CPI, it was higher than expectations. We dumped. Capitulation event, went sideways. The next one is coming like in like 2 days from now, like right here, guys, right? Somewhere around here. And that tells us that if the report comes higher than expectations, it's going to be bearish. But if it comes lower than expectations, extremely bullish, because that points towards our blow off top incoming, guys. Mid-cycle top, plummet, black swan, we go higher until 2026, right? So this is quite literally the most important date to watch out for, right? So maybe they're on our side, right, to be bullish because of this. It seems as we have the good and we have the bad. Check this out. So this is unusual. The US BLS has announced that coffee prices will no longer be factored into CPI inflation data. In fact, the April 2024 CPI inflation report this week will be the first to not include coffee price inflation, right? And coffee has been skyrocketing, guys. Well, the obvious next step is to see what happened to coffee prices over the last few months. Since September 2023, coffee prices are up massive 78%, right? Which affects the CPI report, right? From January 1st of this year through the high in April when this change was announced, coffee prices gained 35%, guys. As all Starbucks just reported a 6% decline in traffic as higher prices deter customers. What is happening here? Okay, so supposedly they're trying to remove or they're removing to include coffee, guys, in the report coming out here soon, right? Supposedly. Now I'm not sure if this is 100% legit, because down here it says readers might want to know that coffee is not being removed from CPI. Discontinuing the publication of a specific average price series is not the same as removing a good from the CPI calculation. Now, let's just say this is the case and they remove coffee, guys. This is purely manipulation. Why? To bring it lower, right? To manipulate the data to fit their agenda of what's happening. Of the markets, the stock market and crypto markets, to rally higher and higher and higher, right? So if we see lower than expectations, guys, on Wednesday, this is what I think will happen, right? That right there, right? Higher than expectations, probably a plummet. And if it's the same, neutral to bullish, guys, right? But if it's lower than expectations, that's what I'm really hoping for. That's what's upcoming, guys. That the next move we have been waiting for will finally get triggered. This is why it's extremely important, and we may have a confirmation from they themselves. Why? From Zero Hedge. Morgan Stanley agrees the risk is for a big CPI miss on Wednesday. Here's why. Do you guys not see? Morgan Stanley, guys, a TradFi player, literally states The risk is for a big, a huge, a humongous CPI miss on Wednesday. It means the data will be manipulated, guys, right? The truth will not be revealed right now. Maybe later, yes, but not right now. Why? Because I'm guessing they want to manipulate the markets to go higher first, right? Like we've been talking about, guys. That's what I'm really hoping for. I don't care. Let them manipulate it if it means the markets are going to go higher for a bit of time, right? Someone says, what does CPI miss mean though? High or low? Downside skew, market relief, and melt up, risk on, guys. Exactly, right? Market relief and melt up. Basically, they're trying to manipulate the upcoming Wednesday report, inflation report, guys, right? So, hey, be very careful if you want to be a bear, but I guess Wednesday determines it all. You guys ready? Please like today's video because no one seems to be ready except us. Guys, we're trying to get 589 steps ahead of everyone else, okay? Not financial advice, remember, not financial advice, but it seems like we're on the right track. Because even from Ralph Powell, he says, a bit of shade being thrown about the banana zone. Let me clarify. Macro summer and fall are driven by the global liquidity cycle. And it's been happening since 2008. What has? So, you guys can see right here, this is the total liquidity index, okay? And basically, we got summer and fall where we're at right now because of it being color coded, right? So summer is the year 2024 and fall is the year 2025. What has happened previously in those specific seasons, right? Yellow and or summer and fall right here, guys. What happened? A pump in liquidity, right? In assets. Right here as well. What happened? Right, a humongous pump, and guess what? That was a Bitcoin top. That was a stock market top. Early 2018, end of 2017, right? So very interesting, isn't that, guys? What happened here? Exactly the top, right? For markets, we pumped crazy, guys. So if this is the case, where does it end up to? This comes next, guys, until 2026, which Big Short told us to wait and hold until then. Why? Because if we sell, guys, we're going to miss this ride, right? That huge pump that's incoming, which we haven't even seen anything. Why? Look at the liquidity, folks, and Bitcoin's already at near all-time highs. Does that mean $1 million per Bitcoin will be incoming next year? I don't know, but I told you guys before it collapses, things need to get 1,000x crazier, 10,000x. I don't know, but I hope that happens, right? Because that means XRP is probably 3 digits. Who knows? Double digits, right? High end double digits. Now, Ethereum is going crazy, parabolic as well if that all happens. Meme coins, S coins, everything, literally a rock outdoor. Take a picture, put it on it, make it an NFT, guys. That's selling for thousands of dollars probably. If liquidity is like that, guys. But not even a joke, not a drill. This is not a drill. Listen very carefully, not financial advice. I think this is my game plan though. I think what's gonna happen here is, for the markets, right? We pump, Black Swan enters, and we rise like that. Okay, so pay attention. That's my trajectory. We go like this, guys, like that, okay? But liquidity will probably go like that. Why? Because the 2020 event happened right here, okay? The 2020 event, you guys already know what I'm talking about, happened right here. After that point, they printed so much money, and that's what happened next, right? So if we do see a Black Swan here soon, guys, that's what's coming up next. So nobody sees it like us, guys, right? This is not a drill. This is not a joke. Guess what? Retail market money fund holdings sit at all-time high levels, okay? $2 trillion waiting to be deployed into something they like. What could it be? What will they like? Exactly, when literally the dollar is being destroyed, right? Out of, I don't even know. Where will that money flow? It needs to be some type of hedge, right? The money needs to flow somewhere. Remember, money does not die. It always flows to wherever is the easiest path, right? The most convenient path. And I'm guessing is to Bitcoin, to cryptos, right? Maybe perhaps stocks, but we're talking about what is that 2 trillion about, right? What, 1.8 trillion? Come on, guys. That's insane, right? So we haven't seen anything yet, guys. The United States basically bailed out Japan this last week to save the treasury market, and almost nobody is talking about it. Most people have no idea it even happened, right? But it's a very big deal. Hold on to your Bitcoin, gold, and other hard assets. M2 is going to rip higher market. Why? Because it seems like it's already beginning. right? This is M2, guys. It's a percentage change from year ago, and simple rule: liquidity leads risk assets. M2 growth now positive, right here, guys. This blip, and QT surprised by Fed rate cuts in 2025. In 2024. Why? Pain trade due north, right? So this is probably going to go higher and higher and higher, guys. Which just means risk on is coming, guys. Probably when asset managers come back from summer break. When is that? I have no clue. Probably soon. It seems like soon. Again, risk on is coming. Why? Right. To pump everything, guys. It's an election year as well. Though I do believe we will see maybe perhaps some type of recession soon, right? When we see this blow off top happening soon, then recession, then Trump comes back into play. We rally higher until the collapse, basically, right? Unless they collapse the markets after this blow off top, which I don't think they will, because I feel like it's a little bit too early. Now, money printers are starting up. Can you hear the hum? We got Euro, we got US, Canada, China, Japan, right? Where are they all going? This is United States money supply, guys, M2. It's all going higher, right? US is that line, guys. That's about to turn up north. If that's going up north, everything else is going up north with it. Right? Inflation and everything, guys. I'm guessing, again, this is a precursor to the collapse, in my opinion. Why? For a second, I felt deja vu right there. You think United States money supply is surging, guys? That's just a blip, right? China increased theirs by 5.4 trillion since March. Whoa! Since March? Wait a minute, what? So basically, since like right here, guys, right? That's insane. Hold on a minute, since like right there. Wow. What's happening over there in China, guys? This is with the USD billions as well, right? Not the yuan. Not yuan. So their money supply is now 81% larger than the United States, guys, right? So if China's doing it, and it always happens there first, right? Or the East, guess what happens next to America? Exactly like that, guys, right? And that's going to go higher like that. All precursors before we literally collapse on our own 2 feet. It's that clear. Nobody else sees it like us. But never financial advice. Please just make us rich and wealthy, right? Well, it seems like we will be, guys. Just look at the metrics. Look at the indicators. Everything's green lit, right? And soon to be on Wednesday. Pay attention. Now, financial advice. Let's go. My name is Sophie's Amazingness. See ya.